Author's note. So this is the note that was written by the author after he wrote the book. Just a bit of real life, true information about the story. So, author's note. The island called in this book the Island of the Blue Dolphins was first settled by Indians in about 2000 BC, but it was not discovered by white men until 1602. That's about 3,500 years later, 3,602 years later to be exact. In that year, the Spanish explorer Sebastian Vizcaíno set out from Mexico in search of a port where treasure galleons from the Philippines could find shelter in case of distress. Sailing north along the California coast, he sighted the island, sent a small boat ashore, and named it La Isla de San Nicolas in honor of the patron saint of sailors, travelers, and merchants. As the centuries passed, California changed from Spanish to Mexican hands. The Americans arrived, but only occasional hunters visited the island. Its Indian inhabitants remained in isolation. The girl Robinson Crusoe, whose story I've attempted to recreate, actually lived alone upon this island from 1835 to 1853 and is known to history as the Lost Woman of San Nicolas. The facts about her are few. From the reports of Captain Hubbard, whose schooner carried away the Indians of Gallasat, we know that the girl did jump into the sea despite efforts to restrain her. From records left by Captain Nidever, we know that he found her 18 years later, alone, with a dog, in a crude house on the headland, dressed in a skirt of cormorant feathers. Father Gonzalez of the Santa Barbara Mission, who befriended her after her rescue, learned that her brother had been killed by wild dogs. He learned little else, for she spoke to him only in signs. Neither he nor the many Indians at the mission could understand her strange language. The Indians of Gallasat had long since disappeared. The lost woman of San Nicolas is buried on a hill near the Santa Barbara Mission. Her skirt of green cormorant feathers was sent to Rome. Outermost of the 8 Channel Islands, San Nicolas is about 75 miles southwest of Los Angeles. For years, historians thought that it had been settled some 6 centuries ago, but recent carbon-14 tests of excavations on the island show that Indians came here from the north long before the Christian era. Their images of the creatures of the land, sea, and air, similar to those found on the shores of Alaska and carved with extraordinary skill, may be seen at the Southwest Museum in Los Angeles. The future of San Nicolas is not clear. It is now a secret base of the United States Navy, but scientists predict that because of the pounding waves and furious winds, it will one day be swept back into the sea. In the writing of Island of the Blue Dolphins, I am deeply indebted to Maud and Delos Lovelace, to Bernice Eastman Johnson of the Southwest Museum, and to Fletcher Carr, formerly curator of the San Diego Museum of Man. About the author. Scott Odell, born in 1898, died in 1989. One of the most respected authors of historical fiction, received the Newbery Medal, 3 Newbery Honor Medals, and the Hans Christian Andersen Author Medal, the highest international recognition for a body of work by an author of books for young readers. Some of his many books include The Island of the Blue Dolphins, The Road to Damietta, The Road to Damietta, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and Sing Down the Moon, and The Black Pearl. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did. Thank you for reading it with me.